Alright guys, so this is going to be a pretty long video. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a long video, but if you guys don't want to see me, just complain on camera, cause then just feel free not to watch this video, because honestly, dude, I'm about to do a lot of complaining in this video just because I just don't understand what I've been going through these past three years. Like, these past 3 years have just been the worst times of my motherfucking life. Like, no joke. These past 3 years have just completely sucked ass for me, and it's kind of bullshit that, like, I had to go through this stuff, like, it's complete bullshit, but, I know that's life, and all in life just happens, but it can really take a toll on the person. Like, people don't realize, like, dealing with heartbreaks in life can really, really ruin a person and just completely change their life for the worse, as how I feel like it has happened to me for these last 3 years. So, yeah, without further ado, let me explain to you guys my struggles, my past 3 year struggles that I've been going through. So, it all started in January of 2016. Now, prior to that, I never had to deal with losing anybody close to me. Like, all throughout kindergarten, all throughout preschool, kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, high school, I never had to, like, deal with losing, never had to, like, experience losing a person that was very close to me, as how I did when I was 18 years old. So it all started in January 2016. January 8th, 2016, my grandfather passed away, if you guys don't know. Yeah, that was kind of like what begun this. I don't know how to describe this, but it kind of begun just this, like, constant, like, chain of events that's been going on, like, these past 3 years for me. I don't know what it is, dude. Like I just don't know why. That, for me, that was just the worst timing ever, because my grandfather, he was sick. He was in Poland, because my grandparents, they come from Poland, and my grandfather, he was very, very sick. He wasn't eating at all, and he was just feeling very, very weak, and like in his last days, my grandfather couldn't even walk. That was like, yeah, I think he couldn't walk because, like, so my grandfather was in the hospital, and my mom, she was there. Now the thing is, like, I didn't go to my I didn't fly to Poland just because, like, I don't know, like, it was kind of, like, tough for me going back. I kind of wish I would have gone and visited my grandfather in the hospital just to, say goodbye to him and all that. But, my family tells me that it was just the most, just, that it was just horrible, because, just, seeing my, like, I can only imagine how it was like, how it been like seeing my grandfather in the hospital and all that. So, I didn't get to I didn't go to my grandfather's funeral because, my mom advised me just to stay here. And then, like, on January, it wasn't until, like, January, I think, 28th or something like that, that my mom told me that my grandfather passed away. She broke the news to me, and I just started completely crying, like, I legit just couldn't believe it. I'm like, what happened? And my grandfather was 81 years old. But I had a great time with my grandfather, me and my grandfather, we would travel to a bunch of new places, he would just, like, take me exploring. It was fun. I kind of do miss those days, But, unfortunately, my grandfather was just in a lot of pain, and I'm just glad he's no longer in pain. But, I'll always miss him, okay? I'll forever miss him. But then, a year and a half later, this hurt me way more than my grandfather's death, because, yeah, I've said this a million times, but, my friend, one of my childhood friends, Paul, he committed suicide. It sucks. It hurt me like hell, and it still hurts me like hell to this day. Like, last year, dude, last year was just the worst year of my life. Like, I didn't even really care about the Super Bowl last year, nor did I care about sports last year, just because of what I was going on with my personal life, just because I feel like that horrible tragedy just kind of ruined my entire goddamn year, and it just caused me to be depressed and all that stuff. And I'll be honest, when I found out my friend wasn't going to survive, I did not take it lightly. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, visiting my friend in the hospital, I hoped that he was going to, recover, but he didn't recover, and because, he was on life support. Don't really want to get into that because I explained this already in one of my previous videos. And when I found out my friend wasn't gonna, survive, I legit just, I just didn't take it lightly, okay? I'll just put it like this. I didn't really take it lightly. I legitimately just, I was angry and I was sad at the same time. That's how my reaction sort of was when I found out that my friend just wasn't gonna survive, that he was gonna be taken off of life support. And yeah, it was just a horrible day for me. Like, I just feel like I just lost all hope, from that point on. And yeah. So I miss my friend Paul. He was an amazing person. I have his picture here. People just don't realize like how much it hurts losing a childhood friend. Like, this is my friend right here. As you guys can see, that's my friend Paul. That's let me tell you right here. You see December 2, 1997 and January 4th, 2018. That's the day that he officially passed away. And, on this card here, he left a little poem. And, before, and, like, the thing is, like, I found out my friend, like, he wrote this poem. It goes like this. Flying off into the sky, unfeathered by Earth's gravity, I lost my anchor to the world below. The summer winds, the seagull cries. Don't reach my ears nor touch my face, numb to all things, numb to all simple things I love. So, like, I've been kind of trying to figure out, like, why my friend, committed suicide, because that's the thing that's been bothering the most out of all things, is, like, why would, like, why would my friend commit suicide and, just, leave me like this, because, I just don't understand, like, because I did not see this coming, okay, and, like, I just sometimes, like, what hurts me the most about this whole thing is why my friend did not call me up on the day that he, that this whole thing happened. Like, I kind of wish he would have called me up and, just told me about it, and, and then I probably could have, done something about it, but my friend didn't call me up that day, and, and yeah, it was just tough. It was really tough, and, that hurt me more than losing my grandfather and my dog. Me losing my friend hurts me way more. I don't know why, dude. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because, like, it's just me, but, Paul was like a brother to me, and losing him it hurt me more than me losing my grandfather and my dog, because the difference is my grandfather and my dog both were in their older, late years, and my friend was only my age when he did that, and it just sucks to see a guy just so young, just to see a guy that you cared for, that you loved so much, the guy that brought you happiness in life, that's just gone. It sucks, dude. It hurts, okay? It hurts. And yeah, and it's just, last year was possibly the most horrible, torturous year I've ever had to go through. Like, just trust me, living with this stuff is it's torture, man. I'll admit it. It's torture living like this, and it's a struggle for me every day, just living with the fact that my friend is no longer here. And because, I wish my friend would come back, because all I want right now is for my friend to come back here. That would make me happy, that would really make me freaking happy. I would be very happy if my friend could just come back here and, be here physically again. That's what I wish would happen. That's what I wish every day could happen. Because, me living without my friend it just causes me to be depressed. Okay, it really does. And, and now, yeah, and on Wednesday, I lost my dog. You guys know she passed away. It's because she wasn't breathing. And, I have my dog's collar right here. I'll probably just keep it in her memory, but this is my dog's collar, that I would always take on, that I would always, like, go on walks with her. And, I would always use this collar. My dog always wore this collar whenever, we went on walks. I'll probably keep that in her memory. But, yeah, going back, like, this poem, that's you guys' poem right here. It's kind of like it kind of really just it kind of just baffled me about, like, what this poem can mean. Like, what meaning does this poem have? Like, that's what I've been trying to figure out of this entire thing. And yeah, I mean, people just don't understand, like how painful this is for me. Just like how, like, and those basically, my grandfather dying, my friend committing suicide, and my dog dying, those are basically the main reasons why my life has been why I feel like my life has been very miserable for these past 3 years. Because the only good year that I really had was 2017, because that is, well, the thing is, like, my friend committed suicide on December 26, 2017, but it's just that, that 2017, for the most part, was the only year where I did not have to deal with losing any close people to me, and that I could just have a stable life, because I feel like that I just did not have a stable life for these past 3 years, and all I just wanted was to just have a stable life. And this goes out to all the people. This goes out to all the people, no matter where you're from, no matter what country you live, no matter who you root for in sports, no matter what sports fan you are. I hope nobody ever has to go through what I had to go through these past years. And that also goes out to all the people that I had beef with in the past, and all the and all the people here. I just hope you guys don't have to go through what I had to go through, because trust me, me being forced to, me going through stuff like this, it gets to you, it gets to you, and it hurts like hell. Because when it comes to sports, all that championships your teams win, it feels good and all for a temporary reason, but at the end of the day, dude, that's just materialistic stuff. I value friendship and people more than I value sports. It's just the way how I've always been. So yeah, I really wish that my friend was here. And I wish my dog was here, and I wish my grandfather was obviously here too, because I miss those people very much. And these past few days have been pretty hard for me. Me trying to get used to the fact that my dog is no longer with me, that my childhood dog passed away. It sucks. It really sucks, And I just, they say things get better, but I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know if things will ever get better for me. I wish things would get better, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I don't mean to sound negative and all, but it's just really, these past 3 years, these 3 tragedies in my life have really, really crippled me and kind of ruined me as a person. I just haven't felt the same since. I kind of had just been having a different mentality and view of the world ever since just these tragedies happened and all that stuff. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But anyways, guys, I'm pretty much done talking about what I've been going through and, how miserable, because I know that it bores you guys to death. But really, I mean, this sucks. This sucks. Seriously, I hope nobody ever has to go through what I had to go through, because trust me, this stuff sucks. And yeah, love you guys to death, and thank you for all your support. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.